I got some good news for you, buddy, old pal.
Here. I wrote down the locations of all 3 missing corpses.
Thank all angels, kind sir. You saved me. I say, you did. Take this for your kindness. Plus, I will save you a good plot in the cemetery. Sea view, quiet neighbors, fit for a gentleman.
Silent neighbors. So, what? You have noisy ones?
It happens, kind sir. Many people prefer to be burned than lie in some parts of the cemetery.
I'm not planning to die here.
Oh, I see. That's a pity. I was just being nice.
Huh. Kind of wanted to see his reaction as we explained to him where the bodies went and stuff like that. But we just kind of like, here's the details, goodbye. Which is a bit of a disappointingly brief take. Alright. Well, we're back to trying to find this. Ah, the cemetery is now listed as a waypoint. Underwater in her tomb, the entrance is marked by 5 finger stones. I think I might have seen it before. Is it up there maybe? I think it might be up there, across the bridge. Because I remember seeing that gate and thinking, you know what, this might be an important location for later in the story. Let's go ahead and come back later. Like this bridge and gate felt like it was going to lead to story eventually. No? Maybe we're just not at that point yet. Or maybe I'm wrong. The entrance... Oh. Those are probably the 5 finger stones. Yep, that's just a diving suit. Chillaxing around. How you doing? It still is such a nightmare of a mask. You would not want to wear that thing. Not even one of them points, like, forward directly. I believe that the glass, the openings are so small because the pressure down, it's designed to dive at pressures where a bigger piece of glass would break. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Let's do a test. He doesn't give a shit. Yeah, he's not interactive. How you doing? He was really close. I gotta look away for a bit for my sanity's sake. Although that's also gonna make me go crazy. Look how big it is. Oh. Danger zone. Alright. I gotta politely stare at a wall for a bit, because my sanity's going down too fast. This is meditation, I'm centering myself. I believe in a thing called love. That's a lot of tentacles. Look at them big ass tentacles. That's a big ass, that's a boat down there. Alright, ow. Stop dying. How do I heal again? E, F, F, V, Damn it, I have to look it up every single time I play this level. It's always just long enough. E. I thought I pressed E. There we go.
This masterfully carved head seems like a real treasure.
Time to leave it behind. Done with it.
So, Raymond was not the only visitor of this sunken tomb. Just one of the lucky ones.
Hello, giant nightmare tentacle boy. I better hurry up or I'm just gonna die here. Crank me. Crank me. Look how big he is. He's just kind of chilling out. And then this guy's also here. Yeah, it's just a perpetual sanity drain. You just gotta get out of here. Oh, are we there already?
Something feels wrong with this statue.
Yeah, because it's gonna disappear when I look at it.
Trace of seaweed on it.
Yep. Oh, that's another sanity hit. That's actually bad for me. Okay, we need to politely stand here and center ourselves again. I can't take mental drugs in the suit, so you just have to stand around for a while. Oh shit. Didn't see that guy at first. Please don't kill me, sir. I've already had to play through this much already. I don't want to redo the sanity gauntlet. He just took off, seemingly. Guess I'm going in there. Oh shit, there he is. Oh shit. Oof. No, don't fall off. I didn't see he was still around at first, because he looked like he was just... I didn't see him at all for a bit. That's not good, is it? Chill out. Chill out. Yeah, where's the door? What? There we go. We're probably fine. Yeah. That's a strong green glow. Be a little surprised to find this kind of ruin in, like, northern North America. We're pretty far from home for this kind of stuff, aren't we? I forget, aren't we like near Massachusetts or something?
She forbids you to go further. The sorcerer still lives.
I came to put an end to you, undead abomination.
Then you will suffer. This will be your doom now.
That's not nice. Somebody wants to learn about some cordite bullets. Oh shit. Pew! Alright. These supernatural beings are so hard to fight. I don't know how I'm ever gonna handle them. How you feeling, buddy? There you go. That seems like the fix for you at the moment. Sorry about that. He got very stabbed a lot. He was like feeding on him. So that seemed like the... Whoa! I have 3 skill points, apparently. When did those happen? I better reduce the damage of man-eating eels. Oh right, man-eating eels are. I think this is. I thought it was talking about stuff that attacks you in the water, like stuff that attacks you when you're underwater. But I think this just means like the rate at which you take damage when you're swimming in the water. That when you just automatically take damage over time, and I think that's supposed to be quote unquote the man-eating eels. Huh. Melee damage. Superhero landing. Yeah, the rest of this tree seems kind of pointless. Get more experience from all sources. What a great thing to do at the end of the game. Okay, so it's pretty much just this tree for me now at this point. And I don't find ankle biter. I don't find these traps to even be useful because the only enemy I want to use them against doesn't take damage from them. So, 30% increased firebomb and grenade damage. Yeah, increased accuracy here would make a lot of sense. Let's just upgrade my weapons. And the last point will give me a 10% chance for double damage with the revolver sometimes. If I ever get around to that. I killed Usha thanks to Joseph Hill's ointment. Now I've got her ashes. I should return to him to get information I need so dearly. It's time for answers. It almost feels like they weren't ready for me to have such a powerful weapon in that fight. It's like, you want a boss fight? Ptoom! Instantly downed. I guess I just head on back. Kind of feel bad. There's all this setup and context and like visual design going into this place, all in service of a fight where I just shoot her 3 times and she falls over. He has like a poor like slave victim sacrifice, and I'm just like pew pew, it's over. I like how her evil lair also has like a nice diving suit docking station. He's gonna have so many parts of the bends, like so much bends. Oh, hello. How you doing?
I found Usha. She won't bother anyone again.
That's great news. Did you gather her remains, the ashes?
I did. We need to talk, Joseph. You promised you'd tell me how to reach Katiganor.
I'll remember, don't worry. I'll need some time to gather everything. Let's meet in my lab.
Are you going to revive her again?
This time, it won't be as difficult. In just a short while, we'll have the answer. We can steer mankind away from catastrophe. I have it all prepared. What are you waiting for?
Alright, well he has learned nothing. In more ways than one. He both hasn't actually learned the answers to his problems despite all of the stuff he's done, and also hasn't turned back on his methods at all. He's still just gonna keep pressing forward the same way. Well, I've already picked my side, I suppose. The slightly awkward place to back out of. There we go. Because the go-to angle of it being turned this way makes me want to turn that way, and then I crash into the wall. Gotta back up a bit. Something that boats are great at doing. We are returned to our previous location. Filming back up. Yeah.
Have you got what we needed from her?
Yes, it all went better than expected. She revealed a lot, though not all of it I wanted to hear.
What did she say about the ruins under Oakmont?
It was some sort of temple or prison. I do not think she knows. She was just one member of the cult that worshipped the monoliths.
Is that all? I'm underwhelmed. And did you answer our most pressing question, how to get into Katiganor?
Yes. Usha said you must find something called a K-finger on each of 3 monoliths. The first is in the city center, with 2 elsewhere. I take that once you've found the 3 K-fingers, you can complete the seal, and then return to the central monolith to open the path.
How can I make the central monolith open?
At least that part's easy. There's a place on it to put the seal.
Did Usha mention how to locate the 3 monoliths?
Apparently the fire worshippers know. I think they're at St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush.
Well, I guess I'll start there. I thought you were going to assist on my quest.
Not this time. There's a complication.
What sort of complication?
If what she told me is true, only those like you can use the seal. I would lose my mind by even trying.
What waits inside? How will I know what to do to stop this madness from spreading?
It must be simple. She told me in her time they sent a man in who was able to fix it. If a Mayan savage succeeded, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Did he return?
I didn't ask.
So, I just have to find 3 monoliths with K-fingers to enter Katiganor. That could have been worse.
Good luck, Reed. I'll continue to gather information, and will certainly inform you of any important developments.
In the same way, tormenting the dead.
What else can be done if the living know nothing?
The job's done. You've served your purpose.
Wait! You could still need me!
And I'll just bring you back, like Usha.
Whoa! 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 Whoa, that is not necessarily the implication of what I was saying. Ow. Well, I guess he's dead. I was going more with like I don't need you anymore, as in like, stop doing the thing you're doing. Don't do it on my behalf. I'm cutting you off. And he's like, if I need more information from you, I can just bring you back like Usha. And he goes straight up to like threatened murder. And I'm like, that's not the tone I was going for. Well, guess I don't have to worry about him doing that anymore though, so silver linings. Just not necessarily what I thought was going to happen when I clicked on that. This is why some games will end certain sentences with, in parentheses, attack, to indicate that this is not just you saying this is the kind of thing where you say a one-liner right before you murder somebody, as opposed to just being like, you know, just literally saying the words and that's it. I am the seed. I am one of the seeds and can thus enter Katiganar. Now I have everything I need, the seal and the knowledge of how to enter Katiganar. I fear there may be no coming back from what comes next, so it's time to put all my affairs in order. Here we go. When I'm ready, I'll return to my room at Devil's Reef Hotel and prepare for Katiganar. But first, I need to figure out what to do here. First, I need to figure out where to actually go. That's the cemetery. I'm a little confused. Am I supposed to visit They were saying to visit the Temple of the Burning Bush and to find these 3 fingers. But my quest seems to be saying go to Devil's Reef Hotel. I would take that to mean I'm supposed to go there when I have everything collected. But it might mean that I'm supposed to do that to start the final missions sequence. Because there is no other objective on my quest log, which is unusual. Go ahead and just make a separate save real quick. Just in case. And I'll go visit Devil's Reef Hotel. Maybe I'm supposed to go have a rest and then make like a... maybe a cutscene plays. And then it's like, nah, you're ready for the final mission. Little inorganic, little awkward, if that's the way it's happening. Because I definitely just got briefed on what to do next, and yet it's not in the quest log, which makes it weird. I think I may have been right. Oh no, I've gone full on bankers. Fixed. Man, it sure is nice to have a sanity drug you just plop in and you're fixed, and it takes care of all your problems. Oakmont Chupacabra gone? The Oakmont Chupacabra has ceased its attacks. This weird creature has spread terror throughout the city by leaving bloodless corpses in the streets. Thankfully, we have now had several nights with no sign of the blood-sucking monster. How much time has passed since the last thing I did? Several nights? It's hard to know whether the residents of our city can once again feel at ease, or whether the beast is just waiting for the right time to strike again. The Oakmont Chronicle is yet to confidently conclude who or what this creature was: a wild beast, a wild animal, a vampire, or just a psychopath. A psychopathic. In any case, due caution is still advised. I was gonna say, like, just somebody that keeps killing people and draining their blood would almost seem not worthy of being directly reported, especially on a level that would put together the clues for them to have like a trend. Like, wow, all these things have something in common. When you're dealing with the chaos of a city that's completely flooded with monsters every day. I'm surprised that anyone was aware of that there even was a chain of killings that had a common trait. When they could always just be written off as monster killings and then nobody looks any closer. Politician executed. The murder of the famous mystic Johannes van der Berg has been solved. As unlikely as it may sound, the killer appears to be one of Oakmont's most prominent political figures and top mayoral candidate, Milton Pierce. Neither money nor status could help Mr. Pierce escape the law, despite his protestations of innocence. Justice was served and Mr. Pierce was executed by hanging yesterday. What will happen to the election race, and who else may decide to throw their hat in the ring? Only time will tell. What? Okay, I'm double confused. One, the fuck? Since when is the American legal system even vaguely fast ever? Especially with the complication of him being a public figure and everything, I would expect this trial to take like a goddamn year. And it's done in like a day. And he's already been executed too. He wasn't even like sentenced to execution at a later date. They immediately executed him. Holy shit. But also, what? So we're moving forward like the murder did happen? Well, I mean, I guess since we were planning on framing somebody, it's in our best interest not to come forward with the information that the murder isn't real. So not only did he get framed, which was me, but he got framed for a murder that didn't even happen because Vanderberg's alive, as far as I can tell, unless he was a hallucination too. It appears that Vanderberg just is actually alive, which means he got executed for a murder that wasn't real, which is amusing, but also fast forward like crazy. Yeah, I guess if we're already framing somebody for murder, we just wouldn't come forward with the fact that, like, by the way, the murder's also not true.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
I guess I kind of thought that Vanderberg himself was going to come forth with the fact that the entire thing was not true. And so I thought the entire thing would just be a weird, pointless, dead end. But he never came forth with about the fact that he's alive. So he himself must be in hiding if he's real. Because he let the guy get executed for his murder that didn't happen because he's definitely alive. Huh. Okay. Let's go to the city center, I guess. Is that the city center? Am I gonna have to... Was I supposed to be writing that down? I'm confused. I'm supposed to track down 3 things. And I'm supposed to go to the Church of the Burning Bush. But my quest log doesn't reflect that those are actually my objectives at the moment, which is incredibly unusual. Like, that's just straight up not how this game has worked until now. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go forward with this, or if I'm supposed to keep trying to trigger it becoming my objective, because, like, there's stuff like how you can't look stuff up unless you have the book icon, for example. Like, the game kind of hard locks you from progressing until you have the right objectives half the time.
Budge.
But now I don't have objectives. Hmm. Hmm.
What's your problem?
Look at... Wow. Look at the height of that spire. That's nuts. I just kind of figured that was the town center of sorts, because that was one of the places they mentioned. I don't know, I might have to rewatch that conversation to get the details that apparently I can't review in my log for some reason. I don't see anything here either. I can't look up anything in the document in the database because I don't have any quest objectives asking me to do that. Well, I think that, I'm not entirely sure, but that might be the church they're talking about. I just don't have it memorized, unfortunately. But that's a church. That might be the Church of the Burning Bush, or was that another church? Because I just went to another church just now, but that was a different church. Because it had different... They were a little blurred out, but... So I couldn't quite tell what it was saying, but the words on the plaque on top were different from anything about, like, the Burning Bush. So I can try this church here. And if this doesn't pan out, I can just go back to the university, because there is that one obelisk spire thing in the middle of the courtyard there. So I can see if I can find the Finger of K from that. The Oakmont crematorium. This isn't a church. It's just at a cemetery. Yeah. This is unhelpful. Whereas that's where I went to get to Usha's HQ. Hello, sir. Were you there a moment ago? Did I filter you out with my brain? Hey, an eel. Whoa. I haven't seen a man-eating eel on the surface almost ever in this game. That's a rare occurrence. Even though I think they're supposed to be what's killing me whenever I get in the water. Which is a very avoidable risk. Alright, so one of the things where I can hopefully get a K-finger is up here. I've seen this during the previous vision we saw. This is probably what they're talking about, right? No. Hmm.